Hey guys, so I'm just going to quickly show you how I use Semrush to basically accelerate my keyword research process. So I'm a few steps ahead here, but as you can see, I got best foot spa typed into the search bar, so I'll just do that. I'm looking for niche sites that might help me identify more keywords that I can rank for. Usually, if you use the word best or reviews, you're going to be able to find a niche site or two for any given term. So as you can see, this is definitely a niche site, a pretty thin one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that URL, I'm going to throw this into Semrush, and we're going to go to positions, and then we're going to, so as you can see, this guy's ranking for, let's see here, 77 different positions or keywords. So this is just basically going to give us a very quick and dirty way of adding keywords to our list. So I'm just going to save that file. We know we can rank for them because this guy has, and he's a niche site, so surely we can outdo him. So we're just going to export that over here, and once that's been exported, we've now got ourselves a list of terms. So as you can see, you can basically just go through these. I'm not going to do that right at this moment, but you can go through these and pick out terms that you know might be synonyms for some of the other keywords you've already picked, and just when you're writing your article to make sure that you're using those. And you might be able to find completely new angles or articles to write based on some of these keywords that we found from this guy. Fortunately, that's not all there is to it, though. Or I should say that's not the only way you can use Semrush to kind of quickly expand your keyword list. So in this case, I would just save this, add it to my keyword list, and once I've got all of his keywords, I'm going to go into competitors. And now I want to find more sites. I'm not going to click on things like Amazon and YouTube. It just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. These are big retailers, and there's going to be, as you can see, they have 25 million search engine keywords, and most of them are going to be very inaccessible to me. Another thing to kind of keep your eye on is when you're looking at these keywords, typically niche sites don't have ad keywords. So if there's a ton, so for instance, you probably saw me paused over Sally Beauty, and I was like, oh, she's got a lot of keywords that could potentially be good for us. However, just seeing that she's got 4,500 ad keywords kind of indicates to me that she indeed does pay for advertising, and is probably not a niche site. However, these guys might be. Let's go find out what the relaxing foot are about. Yeah, okay, so this is another niche site. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and fire this in there. So he's got 98 positions. Something interesting you can do once you get to here is you can actually go into domain versus domain, which is kind of a cool. So So I kind of like to do this because what this is telling me is how many of these keywords overlap. If all of these keywords were overlapping, I probably wouldn't export the next list. But in this case, he's got 97 keywords that don't overlap. So in this case, I would go back to relaxingfoot.com. I would export, go to this guy's keywords, which is up here, the positions. And then I would export this. Excel file, save that file, and then I would continue on with my research. So back to the competitors. This guy's got 1.4, so let's have a look at this. And what about this? Modern reflexology's got quite a bit of traffic. So we're just going to have a quick look at this site and see what it's about. Oh, this is, yeah, this is a real greasy review site. I probably wouldn't do this one because it looks like they've got a lot of different products that I'm not interested in. We'll close that one out. Modern reflexology, which has been steadily climbing here, as you can see. We'll have a quick look at these guys and see what this is about. These guys have almost 1,000 positions, so this is kind of a nice change compared to the other two. Okay, so things like acupressure mat. Yeah, so this is another niche site. This is sort of a better put together niche site, but it's definitely still a niche site. So I'd probably export these guys. And so now we got a great keyword list. And it took us, maybe a third or a quarter of the time it would take you if you were to go through manually and extract keywords from Google Keyword Planner.